The Gulfstream G800, an amazing piece of modern aviation tech that is setting new standards for ultra-long-range travel, is the most innovative plane they have ever made. It has a huge range, a luxurious interior, cutting-edge electronics, and unbeatable speed. Every part of the G800 shows how committed Gulfstream is to design quality and structural innovation. This shows what it means to fly in style without sacrificing performance, thanks to its mix of great looks and high-performance features. A lot of care went into designing the G800's frame. The low-wing monoplane shape makes the plane much more aerodynamically efficient, which makes for a smooth flight that uses little fuel. Furthermore, the plane's wings are designed with big, upswept winglets that lower drag and increase lift. This lets the G800 reach amazing speeds and an unmatched range. The G800's body is mostly made of high-strength aluminum alloys, which make it both light and strong. The performance and fuel efficiency of the plane are improved by these aluminum alloys, which are a great mix of strength and weight. Secondary structures and control surfaces are made of composite materials, which further reduces the weight of the plane without affecting its structural stability. The plane also has a T-tail, which is a design choice that has a number of perks. Notably, it lowers the amount of aerodynamic interference between the body and the horizontal stabilizer. This makes the plane more stable and easier to control, especially at high speeds and altitudes. The windows on the G800 are one of the most eye-catching parts of its design. The oval windows that are unique to Gulfstream are bigger than most airplane windows. This lets more natural light into the cabin and gives passengers beautiful views. Seating arrangements and window positions work together to make sure that every passenger has a great view. When it comes to landing, the G800 has strong, flexible landing gear that lets it move easily along the runway. The G800 can take off and land quickly, which is helped by its landing gear. This means it can run from a number of airports. Every part of the Gulfstream G800's design and structure is there for a reason, whether it's to improve speed, save fuel, or make passengers more comfortable. One of the things that makes the G800 stand out in the ultra-long-range jet group is how well it was designed. When people step inside the Gulfstream G800 cabin, they are immediately immersed in a space that puts comfort, style, and usefulness first. The design and features of the G800's large cabin make Gulfstream's dedication to providing a high-class travel experience very obvious. The G800 cabin is one of the roomiest in its class, with enough space for up to 13 passengers to sit comfortably based on how they are set up. The layout of the cabin can be changed to include up to 4 separate living areas, each one meant to be a comfortable place to work, eat, relax, or have fun. Every living space can be changed to fit the owner's wants and tastes. There are conference rooms with high-definition screens and video conferencing options, as well as private staterooms with full-size beds and private bathrooms. The very big panoramic windows in the G800's cabin are one of its best features. The oval windows that are Gulfstream's trademark are some of the biggest in business flight. They let in a lot of natural light and provide stunning views. This not only makes the space feel bigger, but it also helps keep people's circadian rhythms in sync, which makes jet lag less of a problem on long-haul trips. The cabin is made with high-end materials like fine leathers, beautiful wood veneers, and high-end linens that give it a refined and elegant look. Lights, fully adjustable seats, and precise temperature controls let travelers make their space as comfortable as possible. A fully stocked kitchen makes it possible to serve gourmet meals, whether there are a lot of people on board or just 2. The galley has high-end appliances like convection ovens, dual coffee makers, and large refrigerators that make sure tasty food and drinks are always available during the trip. The G800 also has state-of-the-art in-flight entertainment systems with high-definition screens, a huge media library, and fast internet access to keep people entertained and in touch during their trip. Gulfstream's dedication to superior comfort and luxury is summed up perfectly in the G800's cabin, which turns long-haul trips into enjoyable experiences. The Gulfstream G800's avionics suite shows how dedicated Gulfstream is to safety, innovation, and efficiency. The cockpit of this plane is one of the most advanced in the business aviation industry. It gives pilots unmatched control and knowledge of their surroundings. Gulfstream's Symmetry flight deck is the computer system that controls the flight on the G800. It is based on Honeywell Primus Epic electronics and is easy to use and understand. This system has active control side sticks, which are the first of their kind in business aviation. They make handling more accurate and reduce the pilot's workload. The Symmetry flight deck has several big touchscreen displays that arrange flight information and controls in an easy-to-understand way. With these screens and an easy-to-use graphical user interface, jobs become easier and more efficient, while safety is improved and the chance of making a mistake is decreased. The Enhanced Vision System, EVS, is another important part of the electronics suite. The infrared sensors in this setup make it easy to see what's around the plane, even when visibility is low, which makes takeoff, flying, and landing much safer. The G800 also has a synthetic vision main flight display system that shows runways, terrain, and obstacles in 3D color. This lets pilots see the flight path clearly, no matter what the weather is like. The electronics suite also has high-tech communication systems for sending data and voice at high speeds, so the plane is always connected. There is high-speed Wi-Fi, a wireless local area network, and a state-of-the-art satellite communication system on board the plane, so passengers can stay connected during the trip. To sum up, the Gulfstream G800's avionics suite is a powerful mix of cutting-edge technology and easy-to-use design that gives pilots the most control, speed, and safety. The Gulfstream G800 really stands out when it comes to performance, with its long range, fast top speed, and great fuel economy. Because it has improved performance features, the G800 can offer the best ultra-long-range travel experience possible. The G800 is a powerful machine. It has two strong Rolls-Royce Pearl 700 engines, and each one can produce up to 18,250 pounds of thrust. The aircraft's cutting-edge engines give it an amazing top speed of 710 miles per hour, making the G800 one of the fastest private planes in the world. The G800 does more than just go fast, though. The amazing range of this plane is one of the things that makes it stand out. The G800 can go up to 9,200 miles without stopping, which makes it perfect for ultra-long-range tasks. It can fly nonstop from New York to Dubai or from Hong Kong to Los Angeles, for example. This makes it a great choice for work trips between countries or trips across the continent. The G800's ability really shines when it comes to taking off and landing. The plane has a very short takeoff and landing distance for its size and range, thanks to its improved aerodynamics and powerful engines. With a takeoff distance of only 5,600 feet, the G800 can fly from airports with shorter runways that other planes in its class might not be able to reach. It's also amazing how well the G800 can climb. It can get to its cruising altitude in less than 20 minutes, which lets it quickly rise above bad weather and crowded airspace for a smoother, more efficient trip. When it comes to gas mileage, the G800 also does very well. In comparison to other planes in its class, it uses less fuel thanks to its modern engine technology and aerodynamic design. Not only does this save fuel, but it also makes the G800's range better and lowers its running costs. To sum up, the Gulfstream G800 is the best in its class when it comes to range, speed, and fuel economy. The G800 gives you the performance you need for a smooth, efficient, and comfortable trip, whether you are flying for work or pleasure. Price-wise and in terms of running costs, the Gulfstream G800 is a big investment, but it offers unmatched levels of speed, comfort, and luxury. Before we move on with price, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to never miss out on the latest and greatest in the world of luxury. To start with the price, a brand new Gulfstream G800 costs about $71.5 million. That being said, this price may change based on the buyer's choices for upgrades, adjustments, and extra features. Even though used choices aren't common yet because the plane is so new, they could be a cheaper option for people who want to buy one when they become available. But there's more to having a private jet than just the price. A big part of the total cost of ownership is the ongoing running costs. Costs like fuel, repairs, crew wages, insurance, and hangar age are some of these. One of the most important prices of doing business is fuel. Because the G800's engines are more modern and use less fuel, its fuel costs are lower than those of other jets in its class. But if the average price of fuel is $5 per gallon, the G800 would need about 500 gallons of fuel every hour, which would cost about $2,500 per flight hour. Like any other plane, The G800's maintenance prices can change based on its age, how often it is used, and its maintenance schedule. Just as a general rule, owners should set aside around $400 per flight hour for repair. This includes regular checks, replacing parts, and any fixes or overhauls that need to be done. Insurance is another important cost of doing business. A G800's yearly insurance premium can be anywhere from $60,000 to $120,000, based on things like the plane's value, how often it is flown, and the pilot's experience in training. Other things to think about are crew pay and hangar age fees. Every year, a skilled pilot for a G800 earns between $150,000 and $200,000. And every year, a co-pilot makes between $80,000 and $120,000. Based on where you live, hangar age fees can be anywhere from a few thousand to several tens of thousands of dollars per month. After adding up all of these costs, a Gulfstream G800 is thought to cost between $4,000 and $5,000 per flight hour to run. You might think these numbers are high, but you have to compare them to the G800's unmatched luxury, comfort, and speed. Finally, the Gulfstream G800 shows how dedicated Gulfstream is to new ideas, high-end comfort, and strong performance.